I'd like to ask a few questions about this breakfast cereal.
Yeah, box of Trix.
That's right. I've been led to understand that Trix are exclusively for children. Is that correct?
Well, I mean, they say Trix are for kids in the commercials.
And is that enforced by law?
Not to my knowledge, no.
So if I purchase these Trix, there'll be no trouble?
No, you should be fine.
You do understand that I myself am not a child?
I was able to sniff that out, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to bring these back to my apartment.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
And I won't be followed.
No, that's not in our budget here.
Hey, I won't forget what you've done for me here today.
I would prefer that you do.
I'd,
All right.
Nice.
Welcome back to another episode of Convos with your mom's favorite. I am he. I am him. I am your mom's favorite. And we are back with another episode for you, the people. And today, I have a very special guest with me. He's very special.
Very special.
Very special. You know, all of the clips that you see that I post, that's him. He does those. And let me tell you, he's not cheap. I'm going broke having to pay this kid. Let me tell you. But he's worth it.
Okay.
But my nephew Julian is in the building.
Hi, guys. What's up?
Juju, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Uncle Mo?
I'm good.
That's nice.
Happy to have you back.
Yes.
It's been, what, like a couple months?
Yeah. Last
Since
time you
your
saw
last
me,
pod?
I was 15. I'm now 16. Y'all know.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
How does it feel?
To be 16?
Yeah.
You really don't feel a difference as you like move up. I just think it's like a difference that like everyone else sort of like recognizes, but for you, you kind of feel the same. But like you know now that like you're stepping into like a new chapter in your life though. So like it's more of like a mental acknowledgement than it is more like a physical one. You know?
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's great. I miss those.
What?
Oh, you'll get to a point where it's a physical acknowledgement too.
Okay.
You're gonna physically feel the difference.
Yeah. Earlier you said don't get.
Yeah. So just enjoy the mental difference.
Okay.
Enjoy the mental difference. But we're here. We're gonna talk about some things and stuff.
Stuff and things.
And some things and stuff. You know. Mm-hmm. And honestly,
I love that intro, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you. I love that. It's from Ted, the movie.
Ted?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was like, what's that Nobody's Fool thing with Liam Neeson? Is that what that's called? The new movie that just came out? Because it sounded like Liam Neeson's voice when
That
I
is
heard
Liam
that.
Neeson.
Okay,
That is him.
Liam Neeson. Sorry, not Liam Neeson. Okay.
No. Liam Neeson. That is indeed him.
Okay.
But that was from Ted.
Okay.
Yeah.
In
It's a great scene.
Okay.
And a great movie. And now that you're getting up there, you should watch that movie.
Okay. Oh, I can watch these type of movies now.
you can watch these type of movies now.
Okay.
I think you should watch Ted.
Okay.
It's a good movie.
Okay.
Not with your brothers, of course.
Oh,
and I do apologize, in advance.
For what I might see when I watch
No,
it?
just the trouble that might cause. But
okay.
it's a really good movie, and I think you should definitely check it out. It's funny. It's hilarious. But yeah, we're gonna talk about a whole bunch of stuff, and kind of like your very first episode, like going back now.
Oh yes.
To like 2020, your very first episode.
Yes, I remember that.
Where we just kind of talked, and I kind of let you pick the topics, even though then you were upset that I was letting you pick the topics.
I was?
Yeah.
Did I say that on the pod?
Yeah, you did.
Oh my goodness, Julian.
Yeah, you did.
Well,
you kind of thought that I asked you, what do you want to talk about? And you were like, oh, I thought you had topics. It was like something like that.
Because I did feel like you normally picked out topics for like the other guest hosts that you had. And then
I was giving you special privilege and you didn't want it. So I'm going to try again.
Okay.
And give you some special privilege and see,
yes,
if you take advantage of it this time.
Okay. I think we should just like see where the conversation goes as we just like keep talking, what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what we should do. Because you and I were both very good, especially for like the topics that we know a lot about. We're talkers. We're very talkative. So I think the conversation will go in the right direction.
All right, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see.
But we'll start off with what you wanted to, with the reason, honestly, that you were sitting here with me now, is because you texted me Saturday.
Yeah, because this past weekend, for some context, I rewatched Dune, like all of them, and ironically, they dropped
Like including the original, or like just the
not
recent
the
remakes.
I know there was one that was made in the 70s, right?
Yeah.
Right? I didn't watch that one though.
Oh, okay.
I was on.
You said all of them, so I was just asking.
No, sorry,
if you went back that far.
I mean, like the recent ones.
Okay.
That's what I watched. So I watched the first one and the second one, and I texted you, and I was like, I realized that the first Dune, they didn't really like set up the story the right way, because they kind of just like hop into it without really like telling you like why we're here, like who these people are, and like why they matter. It's kind of just like focused on House of Atreides, and like you don't even really know who the Bene Gesserit are. You kind of just know that like they walk around in these like dark, like witchy outfits, and that's pretty much it. So I feel like that's something they could have improved on. But I think because of that like slight introduction, it was better off in Dune 2, I think, because then you get to know Paul, you kind of get to know the mom a little bit, and like as Paul gets closer to Chani, like you kind of get to know them a little bit more. So I think that's why the second one is better than the first one.
Okay, I get that. I personally didn't have, much of a stake going into it. I didn't know. I don't know the story. I'm going to be honest. It's been a while since I've even watched either of them. Mm-hmm. I know I enjoyed both of them. I enjoyed the second one, but I think I enjoyed them both for different reasons.
Why do you enjoy the first one?
I enjoyed the first one because it was just a new story. It was a new fantasy story that wasn't really reliant on a lot of the same narratives and tropes that a lot of today's fantasy stories like rely on. Like most fantasy stories, you kind of get like one of the great epics of like old, or like where like it's most new fantasy stories. It's kind of like you're either ripping off Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, or like a Star Trek series or something like that. Like that's pretty much like.
So it's like a remake, like you've seen it before.
Yeah, it's kind of like they just use the same tropes and the same plot points in each new fantasy movie.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, yes, it was the same, but because it was based off the novel, the series of novels, it kind of had its own. It kind of had its own thing going.
It was something different.
Yeah, it was something different because they kind of had, again, its own lore behind it. It had its own story where it wasn't, really ripping off of. It didn't feel like I was watching almost like a loosely based Star Wars movie or like a loosely based Lord of the Rings film.
Yeah.
It felt like its own thing. Whereas the second one, I think I just preferred, like everybody, all of the actors seem locked in.
Yeah.
With the second one.
Even like Austin Butler's character.
Yeah.
That was like a totally different person than like I'm sure what he actually is like. So that was some pretty good acting, in my opinion.
I think that he was I think that like everybody in that movie just kind of just focused up.
Yeah.
And just was like, all right, we're gonna turn up something really good.
Yeah.
And the trailer for the third one dropped.
Yes.
Yes,
it's like a teaser trailer. It wasn't like the real trailer.
It was a teaser.
Yeah,
which is wild because the fact of just how things changed. Because the simple fact that it was like 2 minutes and change.
Yeah,
and the fact that was considered a teaser.
Back in the day, that used to be like an actual trailer.
That was a full length trailer.
Oh, so
a teaser was like 30 seconds.
That's short. That's basically just telling you who's going to be in the movie.
Exactly.
That's it.
And that's all we needed. It was a teaser. It was something just to give you just enough to make you want more.
But actually, I think that the trailers that we have now are actually a bit like better, because like even we're not going to go to Spider-Man just yet, but like even in the Spider-Man trailer that dropped today, you can kind of like make inferences on who people are and like who's in the movie and like what's going on with Peter, because like you have time to like look at like his eyes and like what actually might be happening. So like more time kind of gets you excited about like what's going to happen in the movie. So I feel like it's better for the trailers to be a bit longer, in my opinion.
I mean, I could see that, and I think there is long gone are the days where like less is more. Long gone are the days where there was a time where, and this just makes me feel older.
Okay.
But when you look at movies, right, and you look at the trailer, I don't want to give you too much because then what's left when you actually sit down and watch the movie? I've mentioned this on a previous pod, but I go back to Captain America: Brave New World.
Yeah.
Everything that was cool about that movie made it into the trailer.
Oh, so then what was left?
And there
kinda
was
just
nothing left that was like, holy crap, mind blowing.
Yeah. So then kind of makes like the actual movie experience like less entertaining.
It's lessening because I already know what's going to happen. I already know what surprises you're going to throw at me.
Yeah.
Especially when you go watch the movie and nothing else is in it.
Yeah. Like all the cool moments that you saw
were
in the trailer.
Were in the trailer. So what do we have left?
Right. It's kind of...
Especially when like you don't have anything to top that in the movie when you go see it, where it's like, and it's not even like they did it in Infinity War, where like you watch that Infinity War trailer and like 60% of it was all BS and lies because it didn't actually make the cut.
That was what happened in Infinity War? Or...
Yeah, if you go back and watch, there was, I mean, not 60%, but there was a good chunk of that movie that was not, there was a good chunk of the trailer that just flat out lied about what was happening in the movie.
Oh, wait, that part when they're like running towards
there's when Bruce Banner lands, I believe when he lands back on Earth,
yeah,
he's still the Hulk.
Oh, that's not actually what happened.
That's not actually what happened. There's like, there's a lot of, deception, like Spider-Man No Way Home. When Spider-Man lands on the Statue of Liberty,
yeah,
he lands by himself in the trailer.
Okay. If
you actually watch the movie, he's not the only one. It's all three of them. It's Tom Holland, Andrew Garfield, and Tobey Maguire. They all land on the Statue of Liberty together.
So then maybe that's what we could do for like trailers instead of like just like giving you the whole movie. Because if I was Marvel, what I would do is I would just like edit it out Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire and kept it as just like Tom, and then like for the actual movie that would be what you see like
yeah, and that would be cool. But again, that would, if all you did was a teaser and all you saw was him swinging and then it faded to something else, you could do the same thing and not actually have to lie about what the movie was about. Oh. Less is more. Which is why the 30-second teaser would work, because I don't have to I give you just enough. It's a teaser.
Right.
It's not a trailer. It's a teaser. It's supposed to make you want to watch. It's supposed to make you interested and make you want more. Yeah. And then when you watch the full-length trailer, then you're like, oh, that's what like really sells you on the movie. Okay. This was a teaser. It should have been like 30 seconds. I was good with all of the snippets that released yesterday. Just jumping ahead to go back. Yeah. But like jumping ahead to Spider-Man, all of the small teasers
of like him like falling and stuff.
Yeah, like all of the small clips that got released yesterday. Yeah. I was good with all of that, and then I didn't need to see anything else until we got closer to July when you dropped the full movie.
Yeah, because I do feel like it's also kind of early. Like we're in March. I feel like we could have dropped some of this at like maybe like May-ish. I would say like.
Which is why you've just dropped the couple second clips that came out yesterday. Yeah. Like all the different clips that were released yesterday, like the 3-second clips, you drop those and you're like, all right, that's all you're gonna get.
And they released the real trailer back in May.
Yeah. Yeah. But back to Dune.
Back to Dune.
The epic conclusion. Dune 3 will be the last.
But like I don't think that's what happens in the books though, right?
I don't know. I didn't read them.
I didn't read them either. But what I did do is I kind of did a little bit of research. This one is actually like the second book. Like a Dune Part 1 and Part 2 is its own book together, but this one is like the second book. So I would assume that there's another book after this. Actually there is another book after this, because a little while ago, like before any of this, I asked ChatGPT to summarize all of the Dune books and like what happens in all of them, and like in this one, the one that's coming up in December. In this one, he's like sort of he's preparing for like the birth of his children and stuff, but like right now he like rules over the entire universe. And then in the next one,
spoiler alert.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Spoiler alert. If you didn't read, if you don't know what's gonna happen, yeah, then now you do. Can I just like keep... Well, I mean, we're here now.
We're here now. So this next movie also takes place 17 years in the future. So like now, what's his name? Paul has taken over the entire universe. Like he's defeated the Great Houses. they left us on that cliffhanger in Dune 2.
Sure.
But now he's like defeated all the great houses, like he's over everything. But I think like the plot of this one is supposed to be that like how a hero can turn into like a tyrant basically and let that power get to his head, and he'll become like, instead of being like the people's hero, he'll become like the people's villain. And I think that's where Robert Pattinson comes in, because he's going to be like the antagonist in the movie. But I think he's going to be viewed as like the hero because of something that Paul did wrong or something like that.
Dang, I got to deal with Rob Pattinson in another movie?
You really don't like Robert Pattinson? Let's dive into that really quickly. Why don't you like him?
I just think he's overrated. I don't think he's bad. He's just overrated.
I mean, I have a positive view of him because that was Cedric Diggory in Harry Potter Goblet
And
of
what
Fire.
happened to Cedric Diggory in Goblet of Fire?
He died.
That boy got killed.
That's unfortunate.
Thought he was cool too.
Yeah, I thought he was cool.
He thought he was cool the whole movie.
Yeah, but
Walking around, walking all tall, thinking he was cool.
Well, I mean, he was a little bit of a bully in Harry Potter Goblet of Fire. He didn't directly bully Harry Potter, but like when they were making fun of Harry, he didn't
stop them.
He didn't stop them.
He didn't help.
He like actually like laughed at it.
Yeah.
Like, so like he wasn't the best person, but like I still kind of liked his character though. I thought it was cool.
Well, his character's gone.
His character's gone, but now you have to deal with him again in Dune 3, and in Batman 2 if you go see that.
I'm gonna go see it. I'm not excited about it, but I'm gonna go see it.
Do you know who the bad guy is in that movie?
No.
It's speculated that it's going to be like the Court of Owls because
That would be cool.
somebody said that for Batman 2, it's going to be a Batman villain that they've never done before, and they've never done the Court of Owls before. And that's interesting. I've done a lot of research on like this is just like a complete nerd alert, I guess you could say.
Nerd alert!
There's no button for that. This is just like a complete nerd alert. But apparently, like the leader of the Court of Owls is Bruce Wayne's alleged brother, which is what makes that story kind of crazy. But I'm going to give like context on who the actual Court of Owls are. The Court of Owls is more of like an Illuminati sort of thing for Gotham. And they've been like ruling Gotham from the shadows for like years and years on end. Like they've sort of been like corrupting like police stations and mayors and governors and stuff like that, keeping Gotham bad as it is so that they can stay wealthy and they can stay powerful basically. So some also say that the reason why this one would be so interesting is because you're dealing like in the real world, you're dealing with alleged people who are like that as well, with like, I don't want to say like Epstein, but like there are like alleged like groups of people who alleged Illuminati people in the shadows as well. So like it's kind of realistic, which is what I think people.
I got asked to join them.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't say no. I said no.
You said no? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I feel like someone who's in the Illuminati would say that they said no, but they're actually in it. So how do I know I can?
I mean, after we're finished, I can show you the messages that they sent me.
Really?
Yes.
But why would they? I don't want to say why would they want you, like you're not special. But why would they?
Excuse me.
Normally,
The disrespect. You know what? This pod is over now.
this part is over now.
This pod is over now.
I ruined it.
Yeah, you did. I'm not going to sit here and take this disrespect. Why would they want me?
Because when you think of an Illuminati, especially in the Court of Owls in Gotham, these are people who are like super wealthy and like super rich and super powerful.
And also super influential.
I mean,
I'm very influential.
all right, how influential are you?
I don't have to describe myself. I don't have to explain myself to you.
Okay, Uncle.
Who didn't get asked to be in the Illuminati?
Oh.
They didn't send you a message,
Yeah,
did they?
yeah, because-
No, they sent me a message asking me to be in the Illuminati.
Okay, Uncle. Okay.
I don't like the dismissive tone of you saying okay.
I'm just saying okay.
You know what? This part is really over.
This part is really over?
Yeah, it's really over. I'm not sitting here dealing with this with you.
No.
Okay? I'm not dealing with this with you today.
Okay.
Anyway.
So, wait, so are you excited for Batman 2? Or you're
No,
kind of just like,
I'm not excited about Batman 2.
not at all?
I mean, if they recast Pattinson, sure, come talk to me.
You didn't like him as Batman at all?
I fell asleep in the movie twice, and every time I go to watch it, I'm like, nah, I'm okay.
I did feel like it was very dark. I will say that. I feel like everyone was trying to like strangle each other, which was like definitely.
I mean, that's
didn't
fine.
expect
That part's not the problem. It was Pattinson.
It was just him, like just him.
Well, yeah, because Colin Farrell was fantastic as the Penguin.
Yeah, he did a fantastic
And
job with that.
what's my man name? The dude who played Commissioner Gordon. He was great. I mean, I wasn't.
That was the guy from Hunger Games, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
wasn't really a big fan of Jeffrey Wright. Is his name?
Yeah, Jeffrey Wright.
Jeffrey Wright is his name, and he's from more than Hunger Games.
Yeah,
but-
that rapper movie as well.
I wasn't really big on Zoe Kravitz's
Yeah, that was
Selena Kyle. I wasn't really sold on that, but I mean, I wasn't a fan of the movie. People keep telling me to watch it again.
But it seems like you've tried to watch it again and you just like didn't really vibe with it.
Well, I mean, tried in the sense that I would sit down to watch it, go to HBO Max, get to the movie, and before I could hit play, I'd be like, I don't really want to do this, and then I'd watch something else.
Free will. It's just like I don't have to watch this.
Yeah, I don't
if
have to watch this
want
movie.
to.
Like because here's the thing, right? I'm okay with how I feel about this movie.
Yeah, you're not trying to appease anybody.
Yeah, like I don't need to be convinced
That this movie is like
that this movie's amazing, that
Yeah.
this movie's spectacular, that this movie's,
because like it didn't win any awards or anything. Like no one's actually talking about it right now. Like it was
Hello.
It was
You know what I'm saying?
it was a moment when it first came out because like on TikTok there were like a bunch of people like entering their like emo phase, I guess, or like their like dark Batman phase, but like that lasted for like a few weeks and now it's over. So
like I don't need to be sold on it. So no, not really looking to watch it again.
yeah.
I'm gonna go see the second one because I'm interested to see if they do the Court of Owls. I am intrigued to see what they do and how they do that. But that's about it. I'm not interested. Not going back because of Batman.
But actually, if you rewatch the first one, there's this guy that Batman's like interrogating, and he's actually like talking about like people who were like do unspeakable things to like his family and like him, like if he doesn't confess about what's going on. And and it was so interesting how like they hinted at it, but like no one really caught it. But like I actually think it might be the Court of Owls in the second one.
That'd be cool.
I think that'd be cool because we've never dealt with that before. It's only been talked about in the comics a little bit, but like we've never seen that in the movie theaters before. So that'd be interesting.
Yeah, it would be interesting because again,
yeah, go ahead.
my whole thing has always been with Batman. He's not the interesting character in his universe.
He's not.
No,
Oh, yeah. Everyone is
his villains are all so
Psychopaths.
much more interesting, and their stories are all so much more interesting to me. Anyway,
Yeah.
Don't come for me, Batman fans. Looking at you, William. Don't come for me, Batman fans. I'm not saying he's not interesting at all.
But like
I'm
if you
saying
compared him to like Joker. You're like,
In Gotham, when it comes to interesting characters, he does not rank.
no, none.
Like he
But,
doesn't
like
rank.
he's not really there. At all.
His villains are all like 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 Clayface, Two-Face, the Joker, the Riddler,
Scarecrow. Even Mr.
Toy Man,
Freeze.
Mr. Freeze,
Yeah.
like Bane,
Oh yeah, Bane as well.
Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, like all of these villains.
Would you say Catwoman?
Yes,
Yeah. I don't really know her story though, so I couldn't
like if
speak to that.
it's done right, like yes.
Yeah.
Which is why the TV show Gotham was as successful
As it
as
was?
it was. Because Bruce Wayne was in it, but Batman wasn't in it. He was just a spoiled, annoying kid.
Oh yeah, because he was like, I remember I saw a TikTok where he was like betting on something, and that was pretty much it, right?
Yeah, like he was just
Yeah.
an annoying kid because he couldn't really do much. Like Alfred was more entertaining in that series than Batman.
Right. I think Alfred is a more entertaining story than Batman as well,
You got that right.
especially in Absolute Batman.
Yes.
Because, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolute Batman where he punt kicks a baby.
I got to that. I didn't send you a picture of it, but I thought it was funny.
Wasn't that funny?
Yeah, that was funny.
Like, granted, it wasn't abuse, him punt kicking a baby. He was doing it to save the baby's life.
Yeah.
But the simple fact that he punt kicked the baby was kind of cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Like, you've got to admit.
you gotta you gotta hand it to him.
You got to give it to him.
Yeah.
That was kind of awesome.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm not so back to the Batman 2.
Yeah.
Not looking forward to it. I'm more looking forward to, I'm going to go watch Dune 3 before. I don't even care when Batman 2 comes out. Like, I'm not looking forward to that.
Do you even know when that comes out?
No, I don't.
Because you
just don't care.
Okay.
Just don't care.
Okay.
But I look forward to, hearing Javier Bardem go Lisan Al Gaib,
Oh yes. Wait, that's his name?
who Javier Bardem?
He plays the guy. I forgot his name. Okay.
Yeah.
He's a really good character as well.
Absolutely.
But speaking of Dune, some people have compared Dune to like the story with like Jesus in a way, because you have like your believers and like your non-believers and like at first, and how it differs is that like Paul doesn't really believe in himself at first, but like at like the second half of the movie, maybe you could say like the last quarter of the movie, he starts like realizing who he actually is, because he takes like the water of life or something like that. And he like he steps into like his power, into like who he actually is, and then he starts being like, I am like I am who I say, who you say I am, or something like that. And I thought that part was actually really good. That's my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah, and I mean, Dune's not singular in that. A lot of stories kind of have that, save. Especially that's kind of the one trope of fantasy series that you kind of need to have.
Like a savior arc.
Yeah, like your story has to start with like, it has to have that savior in it, where it's like there's a prophecy.
Yeah,
there's someone who's going to come and he's going to change everything.
Yeah,
and he's going to set us free. He's going to save us. That's
the green paradise. And
that is the one thing. Those are the one plot points that all fantasy stories have.
Yeah,
where it's like, yeah. There's a savior. He's the chosen one.
Yeah.
He's the one. It's him. And it's always somebody who's like not really, one, they don't really want it. And two, they don't really like expect it or believe in themselves at first.
Yeah.
But then like the more they do it, then they start to believe in themselves, and they start to see that they're able to, oh, maybe I am supposed to, they start to see the greater good, and that's when they start to come into themselves. And,
right. But I think that's what makes a good hero, because like you kind of got to have like a level of like humility first, because Paul didn't really believe that he could do it, but like he kind of like humbled himself and became a Fremen, and then sort of like built his way up there, and then he became the Lisan Al Gaib, and then I thought that was what made him a good hero, which is why I thought that Dune 2 was great, because you could see that transformation from the very beginning of the movie, where he's kind of like learning like their ways and like how they fight the Harkonnen house, which I like the Harkonnen house a lot, actually. I'm glad that they killed the big dude at the end of the movie. But like they're fighting them. They're fighting them at the beginning of the movie. He's learning their ways. Then like he starts to get to know the other Fremen people, and like they start to accept him. And then after that he turns into Lisan Al Gaib. And then then he goes down to the south, and then those people believe in him. And he takes the water of life, and then that's when he becomes who he is. It was I thought that was a great story.
I agree. I might actually, because you said that, I might have to. I was planning on watching Dunes 1 and 2 again, because like I said, I haven't watched them in a long time.
You can wait a little bit until December.
I was planning on watching them again before I went to see Dune 3. But yeah, I might do it.
Yeah.
I mean, I might have some time. Who knows? But also, we got the Dune 3 trailer.
Yeah.
And we kind of hinted at it briefly, but we also got the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer.
Yes.
Which
I'm actually really excited for it.
I am.
We get Punisher. We get allegedly Jean Grey. Cause she's like transferring like her mind to like different people. I mean, is that Jean Grey? Or no? I
don't know. We don't really know. You want to know why I'm excited for this movie?
Why are you excited for this movie?
Because Peter Parker is broke. Peter Parker looks like he's struggling. He looks like he's having a rough go at it. And that's the Peter Parker I grew up and knew as my Peter Parker. This new Peter Parker where he, is this financed kid that gets, all the special gadgets and all the special toys.
Yeah.
And he gets to live in like the nicest houses and get all of these things because he's bankrolled by Tony Stark.
Okay.
Not my Peter.
I didn't understand, because I saw that online. Everyone was like, oh my goodness, Peter is struggling and he's like broke. Great. And I didn't understand it.
It's quintessential Peter Parker. It's what makes him. It's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man aspect of Spider-Man.
Okay, Because he's kind of like everybody else.
Yes, because he's the everyman. Like, because he's not rich. He doesn't have a whole bunch of money. He doesn't have the nicest gadgets. He has a brain.
Right.
So he creates nice things for himself. Like, he creates things, like he builds things for himself.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have, they're not polished. They're not, they're not,
they're kind of like made from like scraps.
yeah, they're made from like cheap parts and like radio, like he took a radio apart and that's what he's using. Like, it's kind of one of those things.
It's not like with Tony Stark.
Exactly. Like, he doesn't just hit a button. He doesn't just think and the suit goes on.
Right. So
that's never really been. He actually has to take the time and like put on his suit, or like take off something and put on his suit and pull down a mask. And that's kind of, that aspect of it is what a lot of us 90s babies, that's what we liked about Peter Parker, and that's what we, that's not what we like, but that's what we grew up watching.
Right.
Like, that struggle every day to just, live life. Because, again, he didn't have the money to do anything else.
Yeah. I think that goes back to the idea of like humility, which is what makes a great hero. Like, similarly with Paul, like, because he was humble, and like, so that's what made him a great hero, and that's what made him connect to everyone else. And
now that they're saying this is 4 years after No Way Home. So he's been eating, looks like he's been eating a whole lot of humble pie. And I'm not gonna lie to you,
you're excited?
I'm excited.
Okay.
He looks great. They set up a nice moment when he goes to see Bruce Banner, and he's like, what is your name again? And another nod in the comics, which I really, really hope they reference. One, I need them to explain why he's human again.
Right. I need to know that.
Because you told me in Endgame that you guys came to a conclusion and you guys were perfectly fine.
Is the Hulk just like gone now? Like, completely?
Yeah, like you guys were perfectly fine being one person.
Yeah. And now like the Hulk is completely gone. So I'm like, is he just like taking a rest in your brain or something?
And well, one, they never explained it, because in, what was that show? She-Hulk. This goes back to She-Hulk. He was human at first in She-Hulk, and then he turned into the Hulk there too. And I'm like, please explain to me how, when you went through great lengths in Endgame to let me know that they had a powwow,
right, and
that they've come to the conclusion that they work better together, and so they're together as a duo now.
Right.
I didn't really care for it, but like, whatever, we're here now.
Nor did anybody else.
So if you're going to explain that to me, please take the time to actually explain that. So explain to me why he's human again.
Right.
As well as, but no, I mentioned that him not remembering Peter is great because there's a moment in the comic books where this does happen, where everyone forgets that Peter Parker is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But Bruce Banner is also forgot that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, but the Hulk doesn't.
So like, maybe like when he transforms back into the Hulk, he'll remember who he is.
That's what I'm hoping happens. At some point, he's going to transfer into the Hulk, and he's going to call him Peter, and he's going to say, Banner forgets Peter,
but I don't.
But Hulk remembered. Like, I'm hoping
is that what he says in the comics?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In the comics, he's like, Banner forget Peter, Hulk doesn't.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that,
that sounds exciting.
They throw that in there.
Yeah.
You mentioned his black eyes.
Yes.
Your theory is that he is going to be
Venom.
They're introducing Venom.
That's what I think. Now it could be that, or you're saying that it could be like the man spider thing where like he has six.
He's got 6 arms.
Oh, that would look a bit creepy.
A spider.
I mean that could probably make sense though, because they remember in the trailer they said there's 3 cycles of a spider or something like that, and so this
that could be the worst.
I know, but do you think that'd be reversible, or they wouldn't have him stay that way? Do you think they would?
I don't think so, but that'd be cool to see for at least a little bit.
For a little bit.
For him struggling.
I think that'd be creepy.
It wouldn't be.
Do you think he'd get back together with MJ?
I hope so.
Yeah, I think I hope she remembers who he is. Because at the end when he didn't tell them, I was like, why didn't you do that? I remember not being upset, but I was confused as to why he had it all written down.
Sometimes Peter, he says it in the trailer.
Sometimes
sacrifices have to be made. Spider-Man doesn't get everything. Peter Parker doesn't get to live a normal life because he's Spider-Man.
Yeah. And it probably wouldn't be the same relationship as what he originally had with MJ anyway.
No, but it'd be kind of cool because you get to start over. But, and this is all because he didn't try hard. in the last movie.
What do you mean he didn't try hard in the last
He didn't.
movie?
This whole thing happened. He went to Doctor Strange to try to make that whole thing happen without actually going through the appeals process because he didn't get into the school that he wanted to get into.
Oh, he should have just done that because then it could have saved him this whole.
Stephen Strange brings up the fact in No Way Home
that
he didn't even go through the appeals process before he went to a sorcerer
and went straight to magic
and went straight to make everybody forget everything.
That's not good. That wasn't good on him at all.
No, it wasn't.
It made for an interesting story.
But it did make for an interesting story because again, it also showed how much growing he still had to do.
Yeah.
Which was nice. Mm-hmm. And I was very, I'm good with that. Mm-hmm. So now that we're going to see, now that it's 4 years later, my boy Punisher's in the movie.
Oh, yes.
I don't know Frank
too much
Castle.
about Punisher.
He's just beautiful.
Okay.
He's Deadpool.
You watched the show?
Yes.
Okay.
He's Deadpool without the comedy.
Okay. Oh, so he's like he's a good skillsman and like he can kill a bunch of people.
But he's very violent.
Okay. Very violent? Very violent. Okay.
Only difference is that, like I said, no comedy and there's no fourth wall breaks.
Oh, so he just like is killing people left and right. I saw I'm again another nerd alert. I saw that he does this because like somebody like killed his family, and so he can get revenge on them, and then it just like led him down this like path where like he's a bounty hunter now. Yeah. And in the comics, they're introduced Spider-Man and the bounty hunter Punisher are introduced to each other because someone places I think like Green Goblin or somebody places a hit on Spider-Man, and so now Spider-Man's trying to dodge Punisher, and then Punisher like actually meets him and realizes that like he's not that bad, and then they like team up together and stuff.
Yeah, it's gonna be great because again, it's New York. Also, what excites me about this Spider-Man is it seems like he is scaling down, whereas in these other movies, his problems were very like the first movie he was very like very much
friendly neighborhood
Spider-Man fighting problems in New York.
Yeah.
Kind of massive, like they took it broader because it went on a plane, like a massive plane. Yeah. But it still felt very small. Far From Home,
he's still kind of
it wasn't friendly neighborhood Spider-Man because he wasn't like
in the neighborhood.
One, he was out of the country, fighting overseas, so it didn't really feel. And Far From Home, was very much intergalactic.
I'm confused on how no one found out that he was Spider-Man back then, because Spider-Man appears in London all of a sudden when Peter Parker's in London. I'm surprised how no one in the high school trip realized that it was Peter.
Who knows? Maybe they're not as smart,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, people did because MJ figured it out.
Yeah. She said she was like 75% sure. Like
that's a strong C+.
That's a C+. Yeah,
it's a strong C+.
Yeah.
She passed. That's a good guess.
That's a really good guess.
That's a really good guess.
So like she might not have been the only one who suspected that.
Yeah,
because there was Night Monkey there, and then all of a sudden now Spider-Man is in London. All of a sudden haphazardly when Peter goes to London as well.
Exactly. No. But this one feels back, smaller scale. Yeah. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man type stuff. We see now that Daredevil.
Okay, I was just about to go there. That's great.
Is, entered into the picture. Mm-hmm. Punisher is into the picture. It's very much the same New York. Yeah.
It's like underground, like similarly to like the Defenders, I guess you could say, right?
And not even that. It's looking like these people are going to start being interchangeable in like the different series and movies. Yeah. Which is going to be a nice change. Mm-hmm. We kind of saw the beginning of that when Daredevil was Peter Parker's lawyer in No Way Home. Yeah. But even now, going forward, bringing in the Punisher into all of this. Yeah. And now that we know with Daredevil Season 2, Jessica Jones is also coming back, meaning that it's only a matter of time before we get Luke Cage back.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I completely forgot about that.
And it's only a matter of time before Luke Cage comes back. And I'm just intrigued about the New York hero scene. Yeah. And I'm excited for the New York hero scene. and the small scale heroes and what they do.
Yeah.
Because the grand heroes are great.
Like Thor, that's amazing.
Like the Avengers, but give me a reason as to why, give me the smaller stuff too.
Because the smaller stuff feels more realistic, like similar like to Batman and like the whole Court of Owls stuff, and like now with Spider-Man, that's less realistic because we also saw these like ninjas and with like Daredevil and stuff like that. That's less realistic, but like it's still kind of cool to think about,
Yeah, and I'm just like, if the people are like if your enemies are interstellar. Mm-hmm. It never made sense to me why, if your enemies are interstellar and we know that there is this massive universe with all of these heroes in it,
why do I have to go fight them?
By yourself. You could go fight it, but why then is every movie not an Avengers level movie?
Yeah.
If the threat seems very much Avengers level threat.
Why was Doctor Strange the only one dealing with Scarlet Witch?
Yeah, well, that one was more smaller because she wasn't trying to take over like the world. She was looking for one person chasing them through dimensions. The only person who could actually take care of that
was actually like
Doctor Strange.
Yeah, because no one else really knew how to open like portals.
Yeah, nobody else could open portals to different dimensions. Nobody else would even know where to look. Like, even if they did, they're coming to him first.
Yeah, they're coming to him for help, basically.
Yeah, because he's the guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that one, he gets a pass with like that. But for example, what's a good example where like, give me a movie. Just start naming movies, individual hero movies that take place on Earth where it's like there's no reason why you shouldn't have an entire team. When
the helicarriers fell in Captain America?
Yes.
No one was there for that.
Perfect example, Julian.
Because like
that is you sir.
Okay.
The best example.
Because I'm just like
Captain America: Winter Soldier. As much as I love that film, as much as I think that is one of the greatest Marvel films ever released, where was everyone?
Yeah. Like,
where was everyone?
No one was there. But
no one.
Iron Man could have definitely have been there.
Tony Stark could have been there in 2 seconds. Like, you've got a whole team at this point.
A whole team.
Only people who get to pass is Thor because right after that he was off-world.
Yeah.
He gets a pass because he wasn't there.
Was that off? Or was that before Age of Ultron or after?
This was before Age of Ultron.
Was it?
I believe Winter Soldier. Yeah, Winter Soldier was before Age of Ultron.
Okay. I think. Maybe.
I don't know.
I'm not too sure. I actually think it could be after.
I don't know. We have phones.
Oh yeah.
We can, we have the technology.
Forgot these are right here.
To look these things up. When did Captain America? No. And the Winter Soldier. That movie came out in 2014. Age of Ultron. Yeah, This was before.
It was before?
Captain America: Winter Soldier was in 2014. Age of Ultron was 2015.
Oh, okay. This was before.
Where was everyone?
Right, we were still a team.
We were still a team.
Yeah, we were still a team. So I think at least Iron Man. I'm not sure about Thor. I'm not sure who else would. Clint could. Hawkeye might not have been there because he could have been like off in some. He could have been in some farm with his family. That would not have been the easiest thing.
Not at that point. No.
Not at that.
He wasn't. He wasn't a family man then.
He wasn't.
He wasn't a family man until Age of Ultron.
Well, yeah, but like, if it's 2014, 2015.
But if it's about S.H.I.E.L.D., he should have been there.
He probably would have been there.
He should have been there.
That's his job.
That's his job. That's the people he's working for.
Yeah, that's the people he's working for.
He should have been there.
He should have been there.
Now, I get you're trying to introduce, the Falcon.
Yeah.
That was a great way to bring him in.
Oh, yeah, that was a great way.
So glad, he's here with us now.
Yes.
What? By the way, really quick sidebar. What do you think of the new Falcon?
The new Falcon is the other guy, right?
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, I haven't seen the Captain America: Brave New World yet, so like, all right. So like, I don't really know too much about. Okay. Well, do you want me to tell you why?
Yes.
Because I've been too busy watching WandaVision Julian doesn't really like to. No. We're gonna make some noise for WandaVision. We're gonna make some noise for WandaVision because that was a great show. That period of.
I didn't, but it's over now.
Huh?
It's over now.
For who?
Everyone.
Not for everyone.
It's over now.
It's not for everyone.
There are other things that have come out.
Yeah, but nothing really. I think the reason I keep watching WandaVision, it's similarly to like how you rewatch like a Blackish or like another comfort show that of like or like actual sitcom, because back in that like era of like 2021 when Marvel was still experimenting and they weren't really sure what they were doing after Endgame. I liked those shows, even Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I don't have rewatched that one in a little while, but you'll always catch me rewatching WandaVision because I find that was an amazing story.
Take time, watch Captain America: Brave New World.
Okay, I will.
And you wanted my Red Hulk.
I
And you've
didn't.
never even seen the movie.
Well, I know what happens.
Why
for
would
the
I
most
give
part.
you a popcorn bucket for a movie you've never even seen?
I know the gist of it, basically.
Sure.
It's like
Sure.
the Red Hulk is like corrupt, basically, and so.
You don't know. You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Okay, huh? What?
It's a Game of Thrones reference.
Oh,
It's fine.
I didn't watch that.
Yeah, I know.
No,
It's
no,
okay.
no. When that was in its peak, I was still
Yeah, yeah.
watching Yo Gabba Gabba or something.
Yeah.
So
No, I get it.
yeah.
But you know,
Maybe-
back to Spider-Man.
No, I thought we were talking about Captain America and how there could have been heroes there to help him.
Yeah, but
Oh, you were asking me about the Falcon.
I was bringing that up and why the other heroes should have been there to help, because this problem Peter Parker is facing in this movie feels very much small, very much friendly neighborhood Spider-Man-esque.
Right.
And, you know, his problems seem to have just shrunk in size.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he's going to play a part in the bigger movie soon. I'm sure he's going to play a part in Doomsday.
Right. Oh, okay. I have something to say after that.
But I do like that, you know, the individual stories feel like they feel smaller again.
Yeah.
And like they're smaller stories leading up to the big part. And, you know,
Because that was what Marvel was originally like.
it was.
In like the
There's
first
a bunch
phases.
of smaller stories
Yeah.
that led to these big moments. And then after like Endgame, everything had to be a big moment.
Was Thor like a world-ending moment when like the Destroyer was there? Was that
No,
like
it was just an issue in New Mexico.
yeah? That
It was
wasn't
just a
like
problem they were having in New Mexico.
that wasn't a world-ending moment. Though,
No.
I don't think.
It
No,
was just a really big thing going on in New Mexico.
Iron Man was that world-ending?
No,
I don't think so. No.
it was an internal struggle with his company.
Yeah, yeah.
It was a struggle over beef.
Right. Over beef. Wait.
It was just beef.
Oh, it was just
yeah, not over beef. But
they weren't cooking anything.
no, they weren't cooking anything. Captain America, you've got to go.
Okay. Am I actually gonna
you've
get kicked
got-
off the pod now?
Yes,
Oh,
this
okay.
this one's
This time.
This time,
Okay.
you've got to go.
This time I've gotta go.
This time you've got to go.
Okay. No more jokes.
But you know, Captain America, the first one, that one, it wasn't world ending, but it took place during a world war. So, but
What
I
was
mean, he's Captain
What
America.
was the World War again in Captain America? Oh, you mean World War II? Because that's
the
when
actual World
Yeah, the
War.
actual World War II.
Yeah.
Right. I
Yes,
was like,
yes.
I had to backtrack for a second about what Captain America was actually about.
Yeah.
But my point for Doomsday, because that's upcoming as well.
Yeah.
After Doomsday, what I think is going to happen in Doomsday is that they're not going to win that battle. And he's going to win, and they're going to introduce the character Beyonder. Do you know what that is? Do you know
Isn't
what that is?
What's the name's son? Nope. That's
Nope,
not him.
that's
I don't know.
That's Franklin Richards.
Yeah.
He's very powerful, but like not really. The Beyonder is like an all powerful being. Like it's kind of rumored that like he's even more powerful than like the creator of like the entire Marvel universe like altogether. Like so from what the lore is, like the Beyonder comes from outside of the Marvel universe basically, and he's coming in and he can kind of just like rewrite things like just by like thinking about it basically. But like there's no like limit to it. And so he kind of like places these like characters called like a Molecule Man that can kind of reality warp, but like not as strong as he can into each and every universe, so that he can kind of like slowly take control of it. And I don't know exactly how, and I don't know if Marvel is gonna do this in their movie, but Dr. Doom kind of like wields that power and kind of takes like a little bit of Beyonder's power basically. Beyonder isn't like the main villain; it's still gonna be Dr. Doom, but he takes like a little bit of that power, and then he changes the entire Marvel universe, and
Okay.
he creates this like battle world where like the superheroes just go head to head with each other all the time for his entertainment. And in that universe and in that like world, he has Sue Storm, or Invisible Woman, as his wife. Then he has then of course he has like the children, Valeria and Franklin, as his children, and I think that, and then of course Franklin is not Franklin. What's his name? Reed Richards is like dead to him, because that's his nemesis. And so that's what I think they could do in Secret Wars. Doomsday will just be like Doctor Doom's introduction and like why he's a big threat to the Marvel universe. But like I think they'll really show like he'll enact on it in Secret Wars. But my point for this was, I was just giving you context. My point for this and how it connects to Spider-Man is that after that, in the comics, after Secret Wars is when Peter becomes Venom. So if it doesn't happen in this movie, it'll likely happen after Secret Wars. Oh, my mom's calling me.
Gotcha. But first thing.
Okay.
Nerd!
Okay.
Secondly,
Okay.
if you watched Captain America: Brave New World,
Okay.
it alludes to Battle World.
Okay.
And what's coming. That Battle World is what's to come.
Really?
Yes.
How do you? What? I didn't even know about that. Wait.
Well, of course you didn't, because you didn't watch the movie.
Okay. Wait, can you elaborate really quickly? Because I'm confused. I'm interested now. Who talks about this?
I forget the guy's name. He's in the movie. He's the villain behind it all, the real villain of the film.
Okay.
He's talking to Captain America, and he mentions,
what's his name? The
guy with the head,
Yeah,
the green
the
guy
guy
with the
with-
head. Yeah, he mentions that he's seen the status and other things are coming,
Okay.
and that Earth is up for a battle,
Oh.
and that others will come.
Okay. Yeah, that. All right. That's Battle World.
That's
for
Battle
you.
World.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we got
Yeah.
we got our hint at that.
Yes, we did.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, so we'll see
Should I watch Captain America in
Yes.
the New World?
yes.
Okay.
If we had the time, you'd be watching it today.
Okay.
But we don't.
We don't.
So we can't.
No.
But
But-
you should watch that movie.
Well,
But
you know what movie I did finish?
What?
Sinners.
and thoughts?
It was very. I was about to say it's delicious, but I couldn't. You can't eat the movie, but it was really good. It was really good. Chef's kiss. I enjoyed every aspect of it. I enjoyed how they kind of introduced the characters. I really enjoyed Michael B. Jordan's acting in that. I'm so happy that he won Best Actor award, because apparently, I think my mom said it on the last pod, but one character had a dimple, and Stack, I think it was. That's the one who like wears the red hat. Stack has a dimple, and then Smoke does not. So
Yeah.
like creating small intricate details like that, I feel like is amazing for Michael B. Jordan to do, which shows like his acting capabilities, you know. So I thought that movie was amazing. I thought it was amazing.
I agree with you 100,000,000,000%.
Yeah.
But given the fact that I know what that phone call was probably about,
Yeah.
we are going to have to call it a pod.
Yeah.
Julian,
Uncle Mo.
thank you
Of course.
for doing this. This was more for you than it was like you. This was, you seemed very excited when I mentioned it.
Yes, because I was very out of the blue. It was just like,
You know.
I was not expecting that. I was putting on my new screen protector, and I saw the text, and I was like, oh my goodness. I almost messed up the screen protecting
Well, I'm glad
process.
you didn't mess up your screen protector.
Yes, but I was really surprised, and I'm honored to be here, nerding out with you. So thank you for inviting
course.
me.
Of course. I'm glad to have you. We'll definitely have you back.
Yes.
And until the next one, we have
Yeah. Okay.